Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, may God bless us. Thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. First of all, the honorable all examiners. My name is Ingga from 6BB class. In this opportunity, I will explain my final project. My final project had the title Designing a Comic Book About a Religion Tourism Destination in Palembang. In this opportunity, I will divide 5 materials. It is background, literature review, third methodology, for finding and discussion, and the last conclusion and suggestion. For the background, there are many kinds of tourism that are available in Palembang. There are sport tourism, culinary tourism, education tourism, and religion tourism. But it is not like promotion. It is forced by Sahedic 2015. For promotion media itself are divided into 3: electronic media, outdoor media, and printed media. For electronic media, like TV and television and website, outdoor media like noun take, billboard, and printed media like comic book, storybook, booklet, and so on. And the writer itself to choose comic book because it's a good medium to promote the religion tourism destination. It is supported by Rohani. She said comic book make be easy to understand and more personal and educative. For the problem formulation to final project, the writer put how to design a comic book about a religion tourism destination in Palembang, and for the purpose to find out how to design a comic book about a religion tourism destination in Palembang. For the literature review, the writer used the science definition of the science from by expert Wian Choko 2011 and Hoiril Amin 2011, and definition of comic, the writer used Scott MC Cloud 2002, Franz and Meyer 1994, and Danesi 2004. And for the step to make a comic, the writer used expert by Setiawan and Nafsir 2008 and Edward 2002. And for methodology, the writer used research of development by Bird and Gull. It is by modified by Sukmadinata 2017. Next, finding and discussion. For finding parts, the writer used model draft. For model draft parts, the writer makes storyline and sketch. For the sketch, there are original and color sketch. It is the example originals and color sketch. For the model development, and there are limited testing and wider testing. After the writer make storyline and storyline revisits, so storyline revisit put in the sketches. For the wider testing part, the writer used 2 experts. It is the first expert, Mr. Arianto, as design expert, and Mr. Ayub Nurmana as comic artist, illustrator, and design experts. The first expert say covers. Mr. Arianto said the cover is not interesting to get reader attention. It is the examples. And moreover, Mr. Arianto is also give comments about the writer must pay attention to use color transitions. And the second expert is Ayub Nurmana. He as illustrator, comic artist, and design experts. He says cover also, but it is different with Mr. Arianto. He said about the title comic book be better related with the title in final project. It is the examples. And moreover, Mr. Ayub Nurmana is also gives comment about ethnonyls, dialogues, and sketches in the ending part. It is the examples. And next, discussions. For discussion parts, it is the first Mr. Arianto. He said that the cover was not interesting to get reader attention. It is better to take picture on it. It is in launch Edward 2018. One of the requirement make a comic book. And the second one, Mr. Arianto said the writer must to pay attention about color transition. It is in line with Edward 2018. It is one of requirement make a comic book. And the third, Mr. Ayub Nurmana it is a second expert. He said about the title cover to relate it with the final reports. It is in line with Setiawan and Nafsir 2002. One of steps to make a comic book is determining the theme of the comic. And last, Mr. Ayub Nurmana is also give comment about to add the panels, dialogues, and sketches in comic book. In the ending part, it is in line with Setiawan and Nafsir 2002. Based on the result of discussion of the finding presented previously, it can be concluded that making a comic book can be developed as promotion of lines. Comic books with picture increase the reading interest because it contains not only the storylines but also show the illustration image that can make the reader enjoy the reading the comic book. The comic book entitled Pindang, Pipin dan Dadang explore religion tourism destination in Palembang. This comic book describes about two religions tourism destination in Palembang. There are Al-Quran, Al-Akbar, and Cengho Mosque. It is hoped this comic book can promote tourism destination, especially religion tourism destination in Palembang. This comic book consists of 24 pages and the dialogue are in English. Reason of this final report, the writer would like suggestions to the cultural department of South Sumatra to pay attention on comic book as one of promotion media that need to be developed so that the promotion of the religion tourism destination in Palembang more updated, and the writer hopes the next researchers can design comic book about more religion tourism destination in Palembang. In the end, thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.